What it do, Bean Crew? We are back. Welcome to an episode of Coffee and Comments with your boy Savon Thomas. And today we're going to review this new movie that came out on Netflix called Don't Look Up. And it has a ton of huge names. If you guys haven't seen the trailer for it already, it's been all over social media. You have Leonardo DiCaprio, you have Jennifer Lawrence, you have Meryl Streep, Jonah Hill, Timothee Chalamet, Ariana Grande's in it, Cudi. There's a lot of famous people in this movie. And so I watched the trailer for it, and I was pretty excited for it because I thought it was like a disaster like scenario type movie. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the trailer for it, the trailer shows a comet is hurling towards Earth. There's these two scientists that discover it, and they're trying to warn the people, but specifically America, that there's this comet about to destroy the world. And so I'm like, man, this is gonna be good. It was pegged as a comedy as well. So I'm like, man, this is going to be a pretty good movie, especially with Leonardo DiCaprio, because he's my favorite actor. Like, if you guys know me, my favorite actor is Leonardo DiCaprio. Every movie he's in, I typically go see and watch. It's rare that I haven't seen a movie by Leonardo DiCaprio, so I was pretty excited about this movie. But when I started watching it, I slowly realized that this was political satire, and it wasn't actually like a movie that was meant to entertain. Kind of, sort of, but there was a specific message they're trying to get across. And for me, I mean, I have my views. I lean certain ways. But if you know me, government's corrupt. Left, right, both sides are corrupt. Republican, Democrat, both sides are absolutely corrupt. So I'm not here to talk about politics or get into the two-party system or anything like that. But I do have views. And if anybody ever asks me about my views, I'll definitely talk to them about them. I have a dialogue on different things and what I believe, but this movie was just, I mean, it was political satire. There was a agenda behind the movie, you could tell, and it was just making fun of Republicans and the right and all the stuff dealing with COVID and climate change and basically America's view towards climate change and how Americans, I guess they feel like, or most people feel like, I don't know, but don't trust the media, don't trust scientists, don't trust people, right? And people's response to anything disaster is just, it is what it is, or it's fake. You have the two scientists, and Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio, who discover this comet, and the comet can be disguised as climate change or COVID-19, and it's basically going to destroy the world. And so they are going on a journey of explaining to the president, explaining to the world that this is a thing that should be taken seriously and not be joked about or thought to be fake, or it's a real thing, right? And so that's really what the movie's about, and it's a journey of the scientists trying to explain themselves. And then you have Meryl Streep's character, who's like a Trump type character, but then also I guess Hillary Clinton as well, or maybe Nancy Pelosi. It's kind of a weird mixture. Like, there's a photo of her and Bill Clinton, but then, like, all her rallies is kind of like Trump-type rallies. Then you have Jonah Hill, which Jonah Hill's character was annoying as crap. I was like, bro, just shut up. Like, he was talking. I'm like, why are you talking? Just shut up. And then you have, the billionaire, which I guess if you want to call him Elon Musk. Or, again, they had a certain, like, we're going to poke fun at, just the people that they feel like, were... I don't know. They just felt like they needed to touch on, right? And so it's pegged as a comedy. There were some funny moments, but overall the movie, as a person that came to the movie expecting like a disaster type movie type deal, like just to be entertained versus be kind of put into some type of political agenda, it's kind of weird. So for me, I really liked the movie. I gave it a 6.2 out of 10. Some people, maybe liked a little bit more than me. I don't know. You can watch it. You give your own thoughts. I really was more so drawn in on the plot, on what it was potentially going to be, and then the actors. Obviously, I mean, there's a reason why they have the amount of actors that they have. But it's just, I don't know. As I watched it, I was just like, what is this movie? Like, there was funny parts, and there was good parts, but I was just, overall, I wasn't really impressed by the movie in itself. I feel like they just got a lot of big names to, talk about climate change and that's cool, but that for a person that just wanted to watch a movie, I wasn't a big fan of this. So that's my review. Don't Look Up. Go watch it if you want to. It's on Netflix. That's where I watched it. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Coffee and Comments.